It does.
Okay, now let's see if it's picked up.
You
How are we doing,
You would think
Christopher?
that if nothing was working, people would
Check
be
1,
like,
2. Now we're on.
check.
See, it was the cord. I am so sorry,
Okay,
guys.
so going back, just
Oh, see, now it's on. See, I had it on to make sure.
oh, you have it on your phone too.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
so we are
Going
doing
back to that.
enforcement.
Yeah,
Yes.
do it.
So enforcement, we're going to have officers working more
Yeah.
during the holidays, and so we're looking to try to reduce our crashes with injuries. And so we're looking for speeders. We're looking for distracted driving. We're looking for people not wearing seatbelts.
Right.
And most times, if the driver's not wearing a seatbelt, others aren't either.
Yeah.
So yeah, and also impaired drivers. I mean, that's just a given. We're looking for them.
Yeah. And
So
then,
if you're out there
yes.
and you're impaired, I hope we'll get you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if say that phone number once again for everybody that can now hear you.
So car seat checks. If you guys want
Mhm.
your car seats checked, I feel like I've repeated this a couple times.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Call,
I just want to make
you
sure
can call
people hear.
473-3808. That's our police department, and we can help you get set up with somebody. And you can always call 668-7000, our dispatch center, and they'll contact one of us technicians,
Yeah.
or stop by any of those facilities that we talked about: McMinnville Fire Department,
They're really
Police Department, Warren County Sheriff's Department, Tennessee Highway Safety or Tennessee Highway Patrol, and also you've got the Health Department.
Yeah. And remember, guys, drive with caution this year. The holidays is the worst for car crashes and speeding, and always in a rush, whether it's getting gifts, maybe for getting something for supper, for the food to make. You know, there's just take your time.
Yeah. Slow down, slow down, slow down.
Exactly.
Prepare just like you are for the Christmas dinner.
Yes.
You know?
I'm getting my food today.
Yeah.
So I missed out because yesterday, I will tell you, when I went to Walmart yesterday, it was a madhouse. So, yes. I don't like going in there when it's like that. So, you know, do the Walmart pickup, do the delivery. You know, there's people now to make it easier on us to be able to do these things in a safe environment.
Yeah, you can call for those, you know, the drivers to come by and
Yep.
get them too, right? So
Yeah.
I've never used them, so I don't know what the name of it is. But is that Uber still, or is that something else?
Well, I call it Goober here in
Okay.
Warren County, but
Okay.
no, but you can call what's it called? Lyft,
Yeah, I've seen that.
Uber,
Yeah, Uber.
and then there's a third one. There is a taxi service here in town, and I can't remember. I see it
Oh.
randomly.
Okay.
But again, guys, if you need any more information about the holiday season or to get Buck Wild, you look good. It looks good. Cousin Eddie is here.
He's like trying to get me to leave, so I'll leave.
But Merry Christmas
Merry
and
Christmas,
Happy New Year's. Before you leave, Mark, what is one of your favorite family traditions that you guys do for Christmas? I'm going to throw you a curveball.
It's not opening the gifts.
Uh-huh.
And you know, I love watching our family opening gifts to see if they like what you gave them. But I really like afterwards where we start playing with stuff and having a good time. So
making memories with the stuff.
It's like Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, you're there for the dinner and the conversation. Christmas, you're there for the gifts, and then it kind of dwindles and everybody just kind of leaves, and that's the sad part about it. So I like hanging out
and playing with
having
the stuff.
some fun.
Yeah, I love that. So thank you so much for coming in.
Okay, well, thanks for having me.
And I think Mark has been he's on the nice list, right? Santa's going to bring you your things.
It depends on which family member you talk to.
Oh, there you go. Good answer. Good
Luke,
answer.
maybe. Leah, not sure. Myra, I don't know. So you just never know. I do my best. I try to do my best.
Well, tell everybody I said hi.
All right,
Merry Christmas.
All right, Merry Christmas.
Be safe.
Yes, everybody be safe. Get where you need to go.
Yes, in a safely manner.
Exactly.
See you later, bud.
All right, thanks.
All right, that's Mark Amara with the McMinnville Police Department. And of course, we have, now it's your turn, Cousin Eddie. Let's go. As it's so bright. Good Lord. Melody, I might make you stand right here. No, you're going to block it. Because it's like right there. Yeah, stop. Perfect. Can you just sit there good looking? So with me is the one and only. I love this man. He always used to tell me back at radio days I married the wrong Chris. But this is Chris Terry, and we all know him as that, or we know him as Cousin Eddie. He has brought Family Vacation Christmas Edition to Warren County for 6 or 7 years.
Yeah.
Now
6 years.
6 years now. And he's got his RV. It's literally parked out in the front. Best advertisement in the world. I want to know, first and foremost, what made you start doing this?
You know, it started as a joke, kind of like Back to the Strip did. It was kind of like sitting around, was bored on Christmas Eve. My family didn't do nothing on Christmas Eve. We done on Christmas morning. And I said, you know, I think I'm going to go uptown on Christmas Eve and dress up like Cousin Eddie and tell people Merry Christmas. Full.
Yeah.
And my dad looked at me and said, what? You know, because most ideas I have, Dad's like, you know, you're an idiot.
Yeah. Love Bobby.
So borrowed Barry Mix's RV the first year, went and sawed down an old tree and stuck it in the back of it. And that was pretty much it, and stood out here. And now it's grown to where I got my own RV.
I was gonna say I love it. This looks just like the movie. Now, did you paint it?
Oh yeah, I painted
like
it.
you made it look as okay.
Yeah.
And I love how you got your the emblem on the back. Did Mary make that?
Custom vinyl.
I was gonna say, did custom vinyl signs help you out with that?
On the doors, it's got the line of that there's an RV Clark. And then on the hood of it, it's got the cat that got fried underneath the
that's
chair.
Perfect.
And it says, you know, if he had 9 lives, I think he used them all.
Yeah.
And then, of course, on the back of it, it's got Cousin Ed, and it says Merry Christmas.
Right here.
Yeah.
You know, everybody knows it.
The pooper's full.
Coming on there, so.
Oh.
So see if they don't want to take off after the live stuff.
After the live stuff, we're gonna do a tour with Cousin Eddie.
I'm gonna get some women in the RV.
Sure. If your wife doesn't mind.
I don't have a wife, but I do in the show.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And it did grow to where I had more participants come up, and I don't know. It's last year we showed up there. There was probably 60 people standing in line waiting for us to get set up. So we give away hot chocolate.
That's what I was gonna ask.
Coffee. We give away cookies and brownies and whatever. And then this year we added eggnog.
Oh, well, of course you got to have eggnog.
And has anybody went to the store and like checked the price of eggnog? I'm not griping about it because we're going to give it away and have fun. But it's $15 a gallon. So if you want some, it's $7 for a half gallon. If you want some eggnog, you better come early. But we got limited supply.
Okay, first come, first serve on the eggnog.
I bought 5 half gallons at Tejan's.
Did you go to Tejan's?
I went every week.
Oh, well, there you go.
Son left the fireball me. So I guess maybe I'll bring my fireball down now.
Well, you know they got that cider mix at the Hitch, and you just mix it all in your stuff. Oh.
So this ain't like being on the radio. I can't really get in trouble, but we have to keep it good though, right?
Yeah. You can drop bomb, buddy.
I'm not dropping the bomb, but Merry Christmas, the shitter's full.
Oh, there you go.
We'll just go ahead and say it.
Get it out of there. Get it out of your system.
And so you'll hear funny moments like being set up here.
I would love to know some of your funniest ones.
The greatest one is people that drive by and they're like, and then they figure it out and they make a round around.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's the people that have no clue and they go around and they keep coming because they're like trying to figure it out. And then it was a little old lady that pulled up and stopped beside me. Of course, I've got my pipe.
Yeah.
And she goes, you know, it's against the law to do that on Main Street. I said, yes, ma'am. Merry Christmas. So,
but I mean, that's why you do it, you know, to get people's attention and to like show the Christmas spirit, you know?
Had one person drive by and call us crackheads.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't know what you're doing, obviously.
Well, that might be what crackheads do in their town. I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, who knows? Now, where will you be set up?
Right in front of the library.
Right in front of the library, right here.
Yep.
Okay.
On Main Street. Like I said, we give out hot chocolate and coffee.
On what day?
Tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, Christmas Eve, 6 o'clock till 10-ish. I'm usually there to at least 10, but if the crowd's still there, I go to whenever, you know.
That's
like I said, I have nothing to do on Christmas Eve. Well,
that
is a lie.
You do have something to do now.
That is a lie now. So after I got with my girlfriend that I have now for over 4 years.
Oh my God. Wow.
Record setting.
This isn't a golden sticker. You get a golden block, bro.
No, I think she gets the golden block.
Okay. Okay.
She actually does Christmas on Christmas Eve.
Okay.
So I have to miss the family and the grandkids and all that stuff. They are having it about an hour early this year, so I get to eat with them. And I just told them, I said, look, I started something that I can't
That's Aimee.
Quit.
Yeah. That's so great. And then, also too, we want to give a shout out to your son, Landon.
He's home.
Is he home?
He'll be here.
Has he been stationed in Alaska?
Fort Fairbanks, Alaska.
And tell everybody what he's doing.
He is a 68 whiskey combat medic specialist now.
Oh,
He makes specialists of
me.
it. Yep.
Medic?
He's a medic. He can save your life.
I am very
So if y'all come by and want to pick on Cousin Eddie, I have people that can save my life.
Yeah, pick on him.
I'm not for sure that he would, but he's capable of it.
Think he would. I think he would. I was gonna say, because normally when Landon comes in, him and Gage get together and they hang out while he's in town and all that jazz. But I think it's really great that there's kids like, and I say he's a kid, but he's really not a kid anymore.
23 in February.
Our Gage will be 23 in January. So that's right. But no, with the service he's doing and all the, while you're here, speaking, knowing how it is to have a loved one in the service, whether it's military, the Army, Marines, Coast Guard, there's so many, some of them are not going to be at home this year. And we actually got to see over 150 something getting deployed in those buses when we were at the Armory this summer. And they were going to they missed Thanksgiving, they missed Halloween, and they missed Christmas with their family. And, you just got to think, like, we got to pray for these people and give, and just pray that God watches over them and protects them while they're doing it. Because I know some of them, they're scattered everywhere in the Middle East. And it's not a really, it's a very highly populated area right now.
Oh, it's watching him leave was my proudest moment and my sickest moment.
Right. Isn't that crazy?
Did
you ever think Landon would be doing this? Me neither.
Nope. And I asked him before I took him to when he went to boot camp.
Yeah.
I asked him why. I said, can you just tell me why? Because I was on the West Coast. I was on tour when I got the message that he had signed up. Yeah. And he told me, he said, he had started working out and stuff and been on a real fitness kick at that time.
Yeah, him and Gage at the same time.
He said, Dad, I want to be a better person. I want to have a great career. I want to lose more weight. I want to do that. And he named all these things. And he said, I have zero motivation to do them. And I went, okay.
Oh.
And he said, I knew if I joined the Army, I wouldn't have a choice. They would force me to do it. And I looked at him and I said, you realize that that's the most adult thing that I've ever heard in my life. Like you took the hardest path to be motivated.
Yeah.
Not, hey, I think I'm gonna get motivated. I'm gonna have somebody call me at 6 or get a life partner or something. No, I'm gonna go join the Army, so they're gonna kick me out of the daggum bed at 5 o'clock in the morning and tell me to run 15
Straighten
miles.
me up.
Yep.
Yeah. And have you seen a difference in him?
A difference. It's like I shipped off a little boy and I've got a man back. I mean, yes. Which Landon was always fathers and sons. You're gonna clash. Landon was always the kid that when he went to somebody else's house, they would call and tell me what a great kid he was and how helpful he was and stuff. And I was kind of like,
right.
Not that way here.
Mm-mm.
But if he was going to treat anybody bad, I'd just seen it been me and everybody else.
Same. I say that about Walker and anybody else because it's like
not that Landon treated me bad.
No.
We just father son.
It's parent and child. It's how it is.
There's no book.
No.
There's no. Every kid's not the same.
Parenting is not fun at all. I tell my kids that today. Like I tell my little one and I tell my oldest one, and Walker's like, I can't wait to have kids. I'm like, no. Wait as long as you can. Wait as long as you can.
I would say that too, but I'm also going to get gratification in going to his house and stealing his phone chargers and
right.
Taking his vehicle and running out of gas and spoiling the grandkids if I ever get some from him to
he tells you don't do that, Dad, and you're gonna do it. Yes. I know, I can't wait for those days.
Yeah.
But with that said, getting back to why we brought him here is he does this each for the past 6 or 7 years now. Chris has been dressed up as Cousin Eddie, and they are set up. They're going to be set up in front of the library tomorrow, starting at 6 o'clock till shutdown.
Yeah.
And again, enjoy some hot cocoa, coffee, eggnog, and yes, Retha, that is why. Yeah, she said that's why there's no one can find eggnog either. LOL. Aretha said she can't find
Well,
any.
then come get some.
If you need some eggnog, now listen, I bet Cousin Eddie would be like, "You want a gallon? Well, I bought it for $15.99, but for you today, it's $25.99."
No, that's one thing. That's one thing that people come up and say, and they go, where do we pay for this at, or where we put tip at, and this, that, and the other. And
That's right.
no offense to anything that goes
Yeah.
on in this town, because this town is great about helping every charity,
Yeah.
this, that, and other. I wanted to do something that you just come enjoy.
Yeah.
You don't.
It's not for a charity. It's just for you, the people that are in this community that are the movers and the shakers, or the people that are just curious and not judgmental. I always say that all the time now on the show. If you're curious what's going on with the lookalike Cousin Eddie RV, get out of your car and see it and make it a family tradition like you have seriously for the past 6 or 7 years now.
Oh yeah, and there's people that come up every year and get pictures with us. I think we're gonna have some other stuff up here too. I think the Grinch is gonna be here.
Okay.
I don't quote me on this, but I think there's gonna be no amulets up here and some
Okay.
other stuff.
Are you talking about maybe with Mr. Hillis?
I think so.
I know.
I hadn't talked to him in a while.
That
but,
is a cool ambulance that he's got from California.
He did ask me if he could come up and set up, and I said, "Look, it's a free country.
Why not?
You
Yeah.
do your thing." So just also we're going to put some cones out by that one lane beside of me, so that it makes it to where it's one. Remember, there is traffic coming through
Yeah.
here, so be careful crossing the street. But hopefully the Park Theater, in case y'all are listening, will let y'all sign up that night, and
Yeah.
maybe like change it from Merry Christmas, the City of McMinnville, to Merry Christmas, Cousin Eddie, or
Maybe Joe's
from the
walking in
Griswolds. From the Griswolds.
Yeah, Merry Christmas from the Griswolds.
Sign, because that'd be a complicated process.
It is a complicated process.
But. Sign.
Yeah, they can at least turn the sign on.
Yeah.
You know,
people
why
take
not?
pictures of. There's people take pictures everywhere up and down. Somebody asked me one year, said, "Why don't you move down by the fountain? It'd be prettier. It'd be this." I said, "Y'all can do whatever y'all want to at the fountain."
Yeah.
I said, "I like this street corner because I catch traffic going, but
Mhm.
there's a lot of traffic goes across through there.
There is.
So I get to like harass a lot more people."
You do.
I do.
Well, with that said, is there anything else you want to talk about before I let you go? Or you can hang out with us while Amy's on with us.
No,
Okay.
I think I'm good, but y'all can, I think we're going to tour the old RV. Now look,
Yeah, after we get done with Aimee, we're going to tour the RV.
it's a piece.
It's space.
It's a piece. I actually got it for, I won't say completely for free. I had to do some work, but I had a buddy of mine that needed some work on his mama's car. This was sitting in the backyard, and he said, "Look, if you'll do this work, I'll give you this RV." And everything works on it, except for the refrigerator and the hot water heater. And the hot water heater actually works. It's just got a
Yeah.
crack in it, but
As it should be for Cousin Eddie's RV.
central heat and air works, rooftop,
Yeah.
cook stove.
Look, Aimee, that's commitment out there, okay?
Yep.
She is a transplant.
She's a transplant, so you're not from here.
No.
Oh, well, she's probably looking at me like I'm a fool.
She probably thinks you're a crackhead.
Crackhead.
Yep, it happens.
I'm too big to be a crackhead. Just
Right.
get that out of the way.
Obviously, you're not doing the right crack.
I'm not doing
That's what I always tell
Yeah.
people. I'm just saying. Whatever. Pick one.
Pick one.
Pick one. I can go with it.
I didn't know we had questions. We got any questions coming in? We don't have no
Okay.
questions?
Well, it says, now I hear you. That's not, Retha said, I don't want that. She's talking about the eggnog. People on Facebook are looking for eggnog. And I guess you can be mad at Uncle or Cousin Eddie. I call him Uncle Eddie.
I'm not uncle. I'm cousin.
I know you're my cousin. You're my cousin.
And that's when he pulls up there. He goes, that there. I'll be taking that with me in a month or so when I leave. So if I come to your house,
Mm-hmm.
I'll leave in about a month or so.
Hey, listen, I have debated. I'm going to tell people this because we used to do the Griswold Christmas vacation themed parties with friends years ago, and they would make me and my husband dress up as oh gosh, the lady that sings the song, that brings the cat stuff.
The old lady,
Mm.
Aunt Edna.
Yeah, I'm Aunt Edna, and then then
Yeah.
and then Chris is the grandpa that smokes the cigars, right? And then which is the uncle. And it's so good because we have this awful looking toupee that just, I mean, it once he puts that on, it's done. But I told him, oh, go ahead.
Beacon comes on every night at 4:30ish during the holidays.
Okay, there you go.
So now you know it's on. But no, we dress up, and I was like, Chris, one Christmas party for a Christmas Eve, we have to all dress up, go to the RV, get a picture, or even like invite you to come.
Well, I tell you what, so
how much would you charge? I mean, for people to do parties?
I don't know if I want to like. Well, I'll tell you, because here's what we do. It's really fun, and
well, the Grinch
if anybody knows who I'm dating, you know that she's like over the top. She don't do stuff normal.
Yeah,
kind of like me. I don't do stuff normal either.
Why y'all get along?
So I decided that I was going to drive around to people's houses, and just pull up and wish them Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
Crappers full.
Yeah.
Well, she said if we're going to do that, we're going to give out jelly, and we're going to give out Jelly of the Month Club jelly. So we randomly go by people's house, and while I'm standing out there with my hose telling Merry Christmas to Pitter's full, she runs up the door and knocks on it and gives them a official Clark Griswold Jelly of the Month Club. And of course, it could not be grape jelly from like Walmart or Teachins or WDG.
Right.
We buy homemade grape jelly from local people here in town, and we run around and give it out.
To anybody else, but I'm on pictures. Mama Bear has the best jelly, and she has great different flavors and stuff. She sells them here now at Butcher on Main. She used to just do craft shows and stuff. She's got one that's called like Sunrise or something. That's pineapple and orange and apple. That's what's going on my Christmas sandwich.
Pineapple and orange and what?
An apple with.
I'm just a grape jelly dude.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but it still sounds good. Why not? Yeah, I love that.
Butter, like pure butter, butter.
You're gonna have to get a better family though. You said you're gonna glaze your ham stuff. We do at my girlfriend. We do steaks. We get steak, baked potatoes. I mean,
we do steaks.
Yeah, they up the game.
We had our cotton Christmas and we had steaks.
Yeah, I do Christmas breakfast at my house like a week before or something. I done this past Saturday. And then they do Christmas Eve and they do steak and baked potatoes.
Yeah. Sold. I'm at your house and you're at my house. So, okay. Thank you, Cousin Eddie, for coming on the show. We are going to wrap it up with Melody and Aimee with, I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. The elves were working very hard at my house. I'll show pictures later. But we're going to talk to you guys too. And then we're going to tour the RV. And make sure you make plans to come see Cousin Eddie tomorrow night, starting at 6:00, right here in front of the library in town.
What's the name of the library?
The Magnus Library.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you knew.
Yes, I was gonna let you tease that when you came on. Yeah,
Tease it again.
We'll tease it again. Thank you for coming on the show.
Y'all have a good night and Merry
Christmas.
Don't forget to come see me, take family photos, get you some free cookies and stuff. I'll be down here 24th, December 24th, 6 till whenever.
Yes, love you.
Love you too.
Tell Lennon I said hey. Let's go, Miss Aimee, looking fire this morning. Your buttons are all in a line. I love it. I love it. So Aimee is the mixologist and the marketing manager with the local on Morford.
Yeah.
And they have a big contest going on because one thing, me and Melody were having trouble finding was New Year's Eve parties.
Yeah.
And you guys are one of them.
Yeah, we're really excited. So if you're not familiar with the local, we just opened up in
Yeah.
October. So this is our first New Year's Eve party. This is like our first big
party
since our grand opening. So right now we're giving away 2 free tickets. All you have to do is you have to go on our Facebook page and like the post that says,
oh, that's it.
This is where you can
We
win.
shared it on our page, but
Yep.
you got to go to their page to
And
do
like
it.
it.
Don't like it on ours. Just go to them.
We are picking the winner tonight. I'm probably going to do it around 7:00. So you have till around 7:00 tonight to do that.
Yeah.
And then I'll announce the winner right after that.
So, is there a theme to the party?
Yeah, we're doing the Roaring 20s.
Of course you are.
Wear all your dapper clothing, your flapper dresses, all that. Me and a couple of the girls are actually getting dressed up today and doing a little photo shoot with Mark Harvey from Origin Social.
Yes.
So we'll probably post some of those later today when we announce the winner too. So
I
we're
love
excited.
that. Well, y'all should just stay in your clothes to do the winners.
Yeah, we could do that.
I mean, I'm just saying,
Yeah.
go old school with it, you know?
Yeah.
But again, how much, if you don't win the tickets and you want to purchase tickets, how can they do that?
Yeah. So tickets are $80 a person. That includes unlimited hors d'oeuvres for the night, 3 of our themed specialty cocktails that will only be available that night. And if you don't like the cocktails, we're also providing wine that you can choose from.
Okay.
And then it also includes a champagne toast. And we're going to have dancing, music, all sorts of fun.
Of it. Yeah.
We're also offering anyone that has a reservation that night for dinner can purchase tickets for $50 instead of the $80. So if you already have a reservation for New Year's Eve and you want to add on the party package, you can call the restaurant and add that on, or you can make your reservation if you have.
Which it's like a discount. Why
Yeah.
not? It's smart.
Yeah.
But with that said, you've talked about you've been open since October. How has the community, in your opinion, have they taken you guys in? Have you, how's it been since you've been open?
Yeah, it's been good. We did slow down just because winter,
It happens
before the holidays. That's typical restaurant things. But it's been good. We've been getting lots of new people in still. I think the vibe is,
it's where y'all want it to be.
It's where we want it to be. And people are loving the food, loving the drinks, which makes me incredibly happy and proud, of course.
If you ever see the bar itself, how they put it together is immaculate. And Mr. Ray, Cowboy Ray is what I want, or Rancher Ray. Let's call him that, right? Roper Ray and his crew did a phenomenal job. And when I tell you that when she's a mixologist, she is a true professional mixologist. She's not a drink maker. She's a mixologist. I have to say it that way because they have all the cool knickknacks and things. They have, what is it? I don't know what it's called, but it like that dry ice thing.
Oh yeah.
I saw that the other day and I was like, or when we were there and I was like, that is amazing.
That's our glass chiller. So it just blasts really, really cold air onto the glass. So it freezes it instantly.
And if you're sitting next to it, you will get cold.
Yeah.
I just want everybody to know.
Yeah.
Because I was hearing Aimee the whole night telling that group of people in front, I'm so sorry. You're getting too cold, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
But, and again, it's first come, first serve on these tickets and you better get them while you can. Cause I'm only assuming you're only selling so many.
Yeah. So we can only sell 50. I think we have about 40 left right now, probably technically 38 after I give away the winners tonight.
So if you didn't, and if you want to do reservations, they can call you at what number?
I don't have that off the top of my head.
I am so sorry. Melody, get on that.
But you can also message us through Facebook, Instagram, or you can email us at info@thelocalonmorford.com.
Yeah, there you go. And of course, Aimee's not originally from here. You got the number?
Its number for the restaurant is 931
Okay.
305-0310.
There you
Does that
go.
sound right?
Yes.
All right.
She's gonna agree.
Google.
Yeah, there you go. But again, make sure you tap in and go to their Facebook. Is it on Instagram as well?
It is. Yep.
So Facebook and Instagram, and register for your chance to win those 2 free tickets that are $80 a piece. So that's like what,
$160
value
Mhm.
that you can get for free. And then come dressed to impress. It's the Roaring 20s. You cannot go wrong with it.
Yeah, the staff's gonna be all dressed up. We're encouraging guests to dress up. I'm excited. It's
I
gonna be fun.
cannot wait. I can't wait to see the photos from you
Oh
guys.
yeah, I'll
and
send
more.
you some after
Yes.
Mark's done.
Please
Mhm.
let me. But is there anything else before I let you go?
No, I think that's all.
Okay.
Great,
Well,
thank
I know
you.
you got to get to work.
Yes, I do.
Have fun,
All right.
honey.
Thank you.
See ya. Yes.
So
Yes. Now it's your turn, boo. It's your turn, boo. Thank you for bringing. I know. Thank you for bringing the candy.
Well,
Is there
it's
a reason
green.
it's got? Is
I
that
don't
just
know.
spots of? I bet
I
that's
bet
the
it's just
green.
darker dye. I don't like peppermint. I prefer wintergreen. So whenever I find wintergreen mints, I'm all over it. They're
Right.
hard to find.
Well, with that said,
Morning.
morning. Shelly Durham says, love
Aw,
Melody Graham.
And I love Shelby. She's incredible.
Mm.
Shelby, I hope all the babies are feeling better. She was really going through a rough patch. Like
Mm.
that whole house got sick. She couldn't do the Main Street thing. It was awful.
I love your earrings.
Thank you. They go with my polar bears.
They do. I love it. With that said, as I'm like trying to eat this candy,
It's a good thing it's soft peppermint.
mhm. With that said, there's so
They are better. Good.
oh good.
Hey, so while you guys have been talking, I've been finding all kinds of fun stuff.
Yes.
I'm gonna take this call from my husband. I'm sorry. Hang on.
Oh my gosh.
I'll be right back.
David. Bad David. See, I'm in the sun and it's so bright over here. Let's see. I'll go to my Facebook. Oh, come on. Look at that.
All right, I'll sit in my normal clothes.
Miss Terry's here, everybody.
You see how quick she tried to run me off?
I know.
This is your normal guy.
She almost like
I should have snuck in behind you and scared you like
you couldn't on here. Do you
Like I
see
used
how I
to do.
set up?
So I got to tell a quick story, then I'll be done. So me and Kelly done the morning show quite a few times, and I would be a guest person. Then I got in trouble and couldn't go back because I talk about too much random stuff.
Well, no, it wasn't random stuff. You talked about people that paid. You talked about
No, all right. so
vehicles.
I talked about certain vehicles.
Like we're gonna say vehicles.
Me and a buddy of mine cut up about, but the major one was about they have a screen at the radio station that has trending news,
We do.
and it was one of them was about tipping and millennials that don't tip well.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I asked a question, and the question turned into somebody took it as a statement.
Yep.
Got me in trouble. But the moral of this whole thing is I would catch Kelly on the air, and she always had her back to the door,
And Duke would be a part of this.
and I could come in and like scare her, and she scares very easy.
That's why I don't do haunted houses or scary movies.
I don't either.
Yeah.
Period.
And I said a couple of dirty words on live on air several times.
Yeah.
Because he has scared me. Or Duke sometimes when I think Duke's caught me, caught you a few times.
He would bleep you.
Yeah, he'd get ready. He have his hand. And then there's been times I could catch the hand and I always look back.
Yeah, but it was
And
too late.
It's too late by then. And I think I almost clocked him at one time.
You
Like,
did. All right, I'm gonna get out of here.
yeah. We'll go outside here in just a minute. We're going to go over a couple events. And of course, our events today are
I'm so
being,
sorry.
no, it's okay.
There was a business
Family
call and I had to
first.
answer.
Family first, honey
We're
bunny.
all rushing. Well, I mean, that was more about
So this
bailing a
is
business out.
community
Anyway,
calendar events. And of course, we have to say thanks to our amazing sponsors, Riddick Brown Ford, for being our sponsor.
yes. Okay, so real quick, and I already
Yes.
put this on the Facebook page.
See, Melanie
But-
knows how to get close.
It's because I like her. Plus, I don't think our husbands need to worry when we're all snuggled up. Okay. Okay, so the Warren County Middle School Competition Cheer has partnered with Papa John's.
Aww.
If you can purchase a $16 pizza ticket from a Warren County Middle School competition cheerleader to support our trip to nationals, redeem for a large one topping within 30 days. Only eligible at the local Papa John's.
Here in McMinnville.
Yes. Ticket that That is going on from the 23rd till the 31st is when you can purchase those.
Okay.
I have put it on our Facebook page. If you are listening and your child is one of those on the competition cheer team that is selling these, please let us know so people know who to contact.
Parents need to tag yourselves in the post.
Yes.
So they know who to contact.
Yes.
Don't put your child's name, put the parent's name.
And shout out to Chelsea Harrell, whose daughter Rissa is participating in this, and she's the one who I got this from. So thank you for letting us know about that. But that is on the page. So if your child is one that's doing that, let us know so people know who to contact. Because that's a great stocking stuffer, and there's still time. I mean, yeah.
There it is.
Yep.
Love it.
So that is going on. Let me see. There was something
while you're looking at it.
Oh,
today is the 12th day of our 12-day kindness challenge.
Oh, yes.
And I want to say today is practice self-kindness. Take a moment for yourself, whether it's enjoying your favorite hobby, taking a relaxing bath, simply resting and remembering kindness starts from within. Because I always say you need to check yourself.
Yeah, before you wreck yourself.
Thank you.
That's how that song goes.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself. And so that is what today is. So again, it's posted on our Facebook and Instagram page. Take a picture of what you do. Do you go read? Do you paint? What do you do? Do you
go
take
get
a hike?
Petty. I mean,
speaking of, no one said anything yet.
My gosh, what is going on with your?
It's a
that is so cute.
I don't know if anybody can see this.
Yeah, there you go. It's actually like rough. That would drive me nuts. Mine are just gray.
Yeah.
But
I got sweater design on my nails. Thank you to Sun Nails. That lady did a phenomenal job
over there. I always go to either Jim or Nolan. Nolan's nice to look at too. Talk about taking care of yourself.
Yeah.
Anyway, but I actually ran into a friend of mine who is one of the former Dream Reality performers with Logan, who's getting married in March. Congratulations to Anna.
Congratulations.
I'm so glad I'm going to be able to pronounce her last name again. I told her that.
I can't pronounce her name right now.
Yeah, well, it's good. It's good. It's about to be Odell. So
thank you.
Anna Odell. Isn't that beautiful?
So perfect.
I mean, that just is perfect.
Thank you for finding someone with a good last name.
Right.
Yeah.
But I got to run into her by accident at the nail salon yesterday and catch up with her, and that's always fun. And she was doing just that. She was taking a moment for herself. It's been stressful.
As we should.
She has a 2-year-old child. She's a single mom as of right now, so she was just
in the moment.
Yeah,
as
moms,
that,
we
Anna.
need that. Yeah. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to say is that city offices will be closed for Christmas on Tuesday and Wednesday, tomorrow and Wednesday.
Okay.
They will be running Tuesday's garbage route on Tuesday, but Wednesday's garbage route will be picked up on Thursday. So if you normally have your garbage picked up on Wednesday, load it up with all that extra Christmas wrapping and shove it out there on Thursday.
Yes, get it going. And then, of course, if you have a real life Christmas tree, you can always dispose of them when you're ready. It's like at the end of there in front of the Civics or the Milner Recreation Center.
Oh, well, that's always good. And for those of you in the county who are unaware, we do have trash service. You have to pay for it privately.
It's my boys.
But it's Trash King. And I believe he's doing gift certificates. So if you know, if you have a daughter or a daughter-in-law or a best friend who or an elderly person, and it's just hard, do yourself a favor, just pay that $35 and let them come out. You don't have to wheel your trash can out to the side of the road. They will come onto your property and pick it up, and they are phenomenal. So, sorry, just for those of you who are like, well, I don't have to worry about city because I take it myself.
I was going to say, if you want to give my boys some love, you can.
Oh, I love Old Crow Medicine Show.
Shout out to CJ and Morgan.
Oh, do you know them?
My best friend married the bass player.
So there is a movie out there that I can't think of the name of, but it's where Old Crow Medicine Show, Mumford and Sons, which is by far my favorite, and Edward Sharp and the Magnetic Zeros, and they all went on tour together on a train.
Yeah,
it was incredible. And I can't think of the name, but the documentary is great.
In 2 weeks.
Who?
Or no, this week. No, this weekend.
Who?
See Morgan and them. No, I mean, we're me and her gonna have like a DUI day. We always celebrate our birthdays together.
Oh, I thought you meant like you two were going out and hanging out. And I'm like, just remember, I'm your friend.
I'll see Morgan at his house. Yeah, and funny story how now I'm gonna get sidetracked. Funny story. Morgan met the way Crystal met Morgan. She was not a huge bluegrass fan, and her other best friend at the time was. And so they went, and she's like an Uber, like she's one of the Uber fans, like that waits at the back and all
Yeah.
that. And Crystal's just sitting there, like on the sidewalk, letting Melissa do her thing, and then Morgan catches her eye, and they catch each other's eye. And then he tried to find her on, at the time it was called MySpace, and found her through it was a hot minute ago. And found her on there, and they started communicating, and then they started hanging out, and then they got 2 kids together, Jasper and Juniper.
Going to see. Wait a minute. How do I not know that you know?
We never talk. I don't talk about, listen, I don't talk about.
I know I'm not comfortable with name dropping either, but that is really cool because they are incredible. But the name of that movie is Big Easy Express, and I would have paid good money to be on that train because just watching the documentary, they were all, I mean, it's just a bunch of good old boys who truly enjoy the music, who haven't become Hollywood-fied.
They're very low
back,
very
just traveling on a train. This is back before Edward Sharp kicked what's her face out. That was a whole debacle. But but anyway, but it's Big Easy Express, and if you're looking for a good documentary with great music and a good time,
but they're performing somewhere too, right? That's why you have it on your page.
Yeah, well, that was just me scrolling. But yeah, they're going to the Ryman.
They're always at the Ryman, man.
Well, I mean, that's how Mumford & Sons got their start because of Bonnaroo. Bonnaroo really rocketed them to fame, and that's how my sister introduced me to Mumford & Sons, and I fell head over heels.
Oh, same.
But I think I ruined it for David. I think I'm on to overplay because he used to like them, and now whenever I play it, I get the look.
Oh no!
But
I bet, like that was the only time when I went on the tour. They were with Mumford & Son. And we got to go backstage, and we played cornhole with them and everything.
Oh,
and they were like the funnest, down to earth people. And I'm like, what do I have to be married?
Right. I always called it being bad cause. I don't know what point we started calling it cornhole, because when I was growing up, cornhole was something completely different.
I know, but that's what I grew up knowing it as, because it's a bag full of corn and you got to put it in the hole.
Well, I don't know. It was always called being bag toss. Cornhole was a whole different name. Cornhole.
You like my podcast better, don't you, bro?
Yeah, I'm telling you, cornhole toss was a game you played in prison, not in restaurants.
Okay, I get what y'all are saying.
The
15 people the 3 people just now chimed in. That's great. The first thing they're going to hear is cornhole in prison.
I'm just saying, the first time David and I heard that, we were looking at each other like, what are we playing?
We are not in the same world. No. Stay safe. Stay out. But with that said, again, we always have fun shenanigans here. Make sure you check out all the posts, because during Christmas break, I put down some stuff like, here's some topics, I love your input on.
Yeah.
A lot of people, we just got one that says, we just be winging it over here, LOL, which is fine. But I ask questions.
Is it about traditions and stuff?
Yeah, like holiday celebrations, gift ideas, meal planning, self-care, just stuff like that.
I'll be honest. I'm basically an orphan at this point.
What? Stop it.
I am. I mean, all my family's gone. And then my husband's family's all in Georgia. And because of my mother-in-law and my father-in-law's schedule, work schedule, they're just not able to travel, and we're not anyway. It's a whole thing. So it's just normally me and David and my son Matt for Christmas time. And now Matt's working at the movie theater, so he's going to be there for Christmas and Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas.
I'm trying to scroll for information. Here, Chris. I just want to show you.
It's happening. So anyway.
I don't know. And I want to tell you, I thought this was Melody for a hot minute.
Okay, girl.
I thought that was you.
I'm
gonna say, I saw your mom's photos. I'm like, what the heck? I don't know who this is, but we're gonna have to mute it.
Yeah, because I don't know how that got past the censors. I've gotten thrown in jail for all kinds of crazy stuff that didn't need to be thrown in jail for.
I need
Lately, Facebook has been going through my post from 4 years ago and muting everything that has any kind of music on it. I'm like, If that's how you want
it.
to spend your free time.
I don't want my children to see that.
Anyway,
What are you doing? Go ahead.
But it's normally just the three of us for Christmas, but this year it's just going to be the two of us.
Okay.
So we're just going to hang out. I mean, I'm making a ham dinner because I just want ham,
That's what I was going to do right quick. Holiday hours for people's businesses.
Oh, there are quite a bit. So yes, the movie theater is open Christmas Eve and Christmas Day for the 7:15 show. Unfortunately, they don't have Nosferatu. I was really hoping they were going to have Nosferatu. But they do have several Christmas movies. Moana 2 is in there. Mufasa just started.
The Christmas pageant or was that the best Christmas ever? Oh, come on.
The best Christmas pageant ever, but I don't remember.
I thought that was there. Is that your mama?
I know. I was going to show her off. I was showing her this picture. My mother,
Foxy, look at that.
Mama, look at my mama. Is she not beautiful? That was her when she was right around my age. Apparently, I didn't inherit all of those genes.
Okay, so Cookies by Brax. Now listen, I posted this a few weeks ago, and it says holiday hours, calling all Warren County businesses and more. What does your week look like for December the 23rd through January the 2nd? And Cookies by Brax, they're saying they will be closed, but they will be open back up on January the 2nd. And then Wink Skincare did post theirs as well. And the holiday hours for today, they're they're open today from 10 to 6. And then tomorrow on Christmas Eve, they're open from 10 to 1. Of course, they will be closed December the 25th through January the 1st, and they'll be back open on the 2nd. Vanilla Bean, they're going to be closed from 12/23 to January the 1st, but reopen on the 3rd. The local on Morford, let's see, the local on Morford will close at 7 p.m. on Christmas Eve and close on Christmas Day. And don't forget to check out our Facebook page about the New Year's Eve 20 vibes, okay? Make sure you check that out. The Detention, which I absolutely love, they will be open regular hours on Thursday, 12/26, because they're normally not open. Let me rephrase this. On Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, which falls in the holiday break. But they will be open on Thursday the 26th through Sunday the 29th, regular hours. And then they'll be open on January the 2nd through Sunday the 5th, regular hours. Let's see, the Detention. Oh, she's making a comment about that. Go ahead.
Tops will be closed tomorrow and yes, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Sorry, I had to think where we were. I'm like, I don't know which day of the week is.
Tops.
Well, I know we're at Tops. I couldn't remember what day of the week we were on. We just started this week. See, it's already been a long week.
It's already been a long week.
Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, Tops will be closed, but then it will be regular hours. I think today is reduced hours, but I don't know.
They did say they were closing early today.
But
they're in the back. Go find out why I do this.
Okay,
go. I'll wrap this up. Gentle Voice prenatal support. They will be available for their current clients through email and texting starting December 23rd, which is today. But we will not be hosting any classes again or taking any new clients until January the 2nd. And that's with Gentle Voice prenatal support. That's with Amanda Johnson. Penny Crouch with Oh Sugar. We will open the rest of the week, normal hours, and then be closed until the 31st. So they're closed now until the 31st. Vanessa's Place Hair Salon will be closed on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve day, and they'll be back on January the 2nd. Mercantile West.
Oops.
You're fine. You're fine. That doesn't say when they're closed. Moving on. Jason Scott says the Warren County Courthouse and Administrative Building will be closed at 4:30 p.m. today and reopen Monday, December the 30th at 8 a.m. We will also be closed on Wednesday, January the 1st. Go with Tops.
Tops will be closed at 3:00 today.
Okay. We got some new ones. The Butcher on Main, their store hours. Tuesday the 24th, they're going to be open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Wednesday and Thursday closed. Friday the 27th, they're open from 10 to 6. Tuesday the 31st, 10 to 6. Wednesday, the January the 1st closed and back open on January the 2nd, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And they say Merry Christmas and God bless. Beauty and the Beard Salon. Says Thanksgiving and Christmas Eve, they're going to work from 9 to 2. Christmas Day, they will be closed. New Year's 9 to 2 and New Year's Day closed. The Crafty Hut, which is here on Main, will be closed on the 24th, 25th, 26th. They'll be back open after that from 9 to 5.
There's Mercantile West.
Oh yeah, she went back at the bottom. Okay. People are just tagging. This is nope. That's the first one. The second one. So this week, Mercantile West, they're open today from 10 to 6 p.m. Tuesday or on Christmas Eve, Tuesday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Christmas Day and Thursday closed. Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. and 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and then closed on Sunday. And that is all that we have.
Okay, so sorry. Let me tell you the movies, then I'm going to give y'all a
Yeah.
PSA. Yes, PSA.
And
Okay,
we'll end on that.
so Craven the Hunter, Sonic the Hedgehog, Mufasa the Lion King, Wicked, and Moana 2 are the movies playing. And I know that a lot of people, that is a family tradition to go do that on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve. So my child will be there behind the counter serving y'all with a smile or something similar to a smile.
Yes.
A teenage version of a smile. So go and see them and tip well, because they are working on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And that's anywhere. If you go anywhere that happens to be open Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, please tip well. Which also brings me to this little PSA. And this is for any business. Y'all, that's just who's let us know. Any business is probably going to have amended hours for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. If you go anywhere, call first, check Facebook.
Yeah.
Don't check Google. Google will not give you the updated hours. Check Facebook or call and double check, because there is absolutely nothing worse than the person who shows up at 6:50 when the place closes at 7.
Yeah.
And orders food and throws off everybody's schedule.
And then they're trying to clean up with the holidays and
Yeah,
stuff.
and
They
then
wanna
you're
get
in there and you're
home.
wanting to chat. I know this has happened to multiple friends of mine. They end up just coming in at 10 minutes, 15 minutes before closing and want to shop, or they order a meal and then sit around and have a whole family get together for an hour and a half. You got to remember, these people have kids to pick up from daycare. They might have a child's recital somewhere that they need to be. And when you do that, you throw off their schedule. And I know that with daycares, if you're late picking up your child, they charge you like $5 a minute. At least that's what it used to be. So please be considerate, be kind, double check hours so that you don't mess anybody up.
Exactly. And before I forget to mention, we got several things going on live through Facebook. Okay, today, right as soon as we get done with the show, we're going to go tour the RV with Cousin Eddie's RV, toured by Chris Terry. And then after we get done with that, stay with us, because then we're going to walk to the library and see Brad, and he's going to show us what again, Miss Melody? What's Brad going to show us?
Brad is going to show us. So I ran into Brad at the Hark in the Park fundraiser on Saturday night, which was incredible. I'm so glad I didn't miss it. And I hate that I've missed it all these other years. They did great. There was 4 generation of Harveys on that stage singing. It was beautiful.
We got a lot of Harveys in this town.
Yes, we do. And they are all talented, which just blows my mind. But anyway, because that fundraiser does benefit not only Hamilton Street Activity Center, but also the library, I ran into Brad, who is the head honcho, the keeper of the books over there at the library. And he was telling me that they have some incredible Christmas decorations and a gingerbread house that his brother made that they normally sell at like Williams Sonoma or high-end department stores. I'm hoping Brad's going to be there to talk to us. If not, we're just going to give y'all a quick look-see to show you what the decorations are in the library. But if you get a chance, please stop by and look. I know that they're open today, and I think he said they're open tomorrow too, but the decorations will be up until the first of the year.
While you're waiting in line to get your hot cocoa, coffee, or your eggnog, while supplies last.
I don't know if they will be open at 6.
I'm just saying, if you get there early to wait for them, you can go in the library, check that out, see what the library's got, all the stuff, and then when you see Cousin Eddie pull up, go outside.
Yeah, we'll double check on those hours and let y'all know once we get down there, because that was Saturday, and I've kind of sort of slept since then, so I don't really fully remember what he said.
And then we are going to end our holiday special at the Well.
So
with
excited.
Kevin and Andy and the whole gang at 3:00 today we are going to be taste testing their new winter cocktails.
Oh, I'm so excited.
And Kebble's promised to do a cocktail tasting, like pair it with some food and things like that for this holiday season. In case you have any questions about holiday drinks and stuff, and well, if you know, with whiskey, you know, certain types of cocktails comes with whiskeys and scotches and vodkas and things like that. If you have a question of what pairs good, what kind of food to pair with certain drinks, let us know ahead of time so we can ask him these questions.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
I will be posting. I did a few short videos there, so I will post those on the Warren First page. I just have not done it yet. I've got them on TikTok. I just didn't get them on the Warren First page. But I will say, Lee Carr, who's Brian's brother,
yes,
wrote a song 3 days prior to the show and then sang and performed it, and it was it was incredible.
Talented bunch of family right there.
I'm telling you. And then
is Lee the one that lives in Nashville?
He's the one that I believe is part of the Joe Harvey band, but I don't know where he lives.
Okay.
I'm not familiar with the Carr family tree. I don't know. Brian might be tuckered out.
Yeah. Brian, by the way, everybody should, if you see Brian, applaud him. He does a phenomenal time this year. He ask and you shall receive, y'all.
He has been so great, and he truly lives for this, and he's great. But Kevin Harvey was there and played the upright bass, which I've learned about. Look, I'm the mother of a musician, okay? And I learned about 2 new instruments this week. I was like, look at that cello. Somebody's going to play the cello because it's by far my favorite. And then he picked up that bad boy. I'm like, that is not a cello. That is not a cello. But it was great. And let me tell you something. They had the Hamilton Street Dancers come out and perform. They were so good. They were so good. And afterwards, they all went out and sat on the front, and they all laid down and started falling asleep. And Kevin got out there at that upright bass and started playing and singing Mr. Grinch, and every one of those kids popped back up.
Oh, and they danced again.
No, they didn't dance again, but they listened. They were like, "What's going on?
Squirrel."
I wasn't
meerkat. Thank you, Dawn. Yes, this is the one that lives in Nashville.
Okay. But I mean, it was great. Cadet Dixon came out and sang. Seth Davis, who is one of the owners down there. Yes, he sang and played the guitar, which I knew he had that talent, but I'd never got to see it before. I was never in the right place at the right time. He did a phenomenal job.
Which, speaking of begonias, real quick, they are partnering up with the Well. Like, eat it at the Well.
Begonias is closing at 8.
Begonias, and then go to the Well.
Yes. But yeah, it was incredible. If you missed it this year, I strongly encourage you to go next year. I cannot wait. I'd buy tickets right now if they were on sale.
Yeah.
And it's great. Steve Harvey.
Yes.
Making sure I said the right name.
Not the other one that I would call.
Steve Harvey actually turned the audience into a choir. Like I got a video of it. It was so cool. Unfortunately, when I video at the park, for some reason, it always washes out people's face, but you can hear the audience.
Which is not a bad thing.
He got different people in different sections to sing different notes, and then Kevin and Joe got together and sang Silent Night with the audience being the choir. It was so great. It was a good evening.
Okay. Well, with that said, it has been a jam-packed show. We still have more to come, so stick around as we will end this so we can go outside and do our other things. But again, make sure you guys, like, going through this again. Mark Morrow was here to talk about safety and riding in the seasonal times. Be careful, be cautious. I know all about that myself. Second of all, make sure you come and see our friend, Cousin Eddie, parked in front of the Magnus Library, starting at 6 o'clock. And you can get free eggnog, hot cocoa, coffee, cookies, brownies, whatever.
Entertainment. And once you're done talking to him, walk around. It's not going to be this cold this year. Like 2 years ago, we were talking about it was freezing. And I still got to walk around. And I'm telling you, there's something magical about seeing Cousin Eddie and then walking around and taking in all of the holiday decorations. It is beautiful down here. It's by far my favorite thing to do.
And don't forget, Aimee here with the local was with us. And if you have not registered for your chance to win those 2 tickets, that's at $180 value for free. You need to do that now. Okay. He always looks that way.
No, he's got resting face.
Yeah, he does. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's you know, if we ever cuss, we just go, mm-hmm.
Some people have resting voice. My husband has a resting face.
Yes, he does.
He always looks like he's in a
he
bad
always
mood.
looks like he's gonna get in a fight. Like, what are you looking at me like that, bro? Anywho, it has been a fun time hanging out with you guys. Take care. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay tuned for more fun with us this afternoon and more. And remember, Warren County,